Good morning, no it's not. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this finds you. How are you? I needed to come on today because I've just come off a call with a mum whose daughter is suffering from anxiety. And I need to give you some support, really. I was chatting to her, and this mum who was saying that she's got teenagers and sort of 20-somethings, and they were chatting about anxiety and the kids' friendship groups. And actually it was the son that said to this mum, "Oh sure, well, you know, a lot of my friends have either attempted suicide or are thinking about suicide." And whilst this is, he was very matter-of-fact about it, whilst this is alarming, it's terribly alarming, but do you know what? The thing that scares me most is the fact that kids are becoming normalised to this, because this young man said to his mum, "But sure, this is normal. This is my generation," which is really scary for parents. The statistics are through the roof and rising, of anxiety, of depression, of self-harm, of suicide, of attempted suicide. We can sort of have an educated guess at what's causing this. But what really struck me was how this young man was just going, but that's the way our generation operates. That's what we're dealing with. And what I want to know, what I am more concerned about to an extent, is what is our generation, what is my generation going to do about it? How can we support our young people? How can we protect them and look after them so it's not just, sure, this is what we're dealing with as young kids and as 20-somethings. It's not right to think that. I mean, I remember when I was in my 20s, someone tried to commit suicide, and it sent ripples across our whole community. And the thing is that this is sending ripples across communities today, but it's normal. It's just, oh, have you heard there's another one, or have you heard about so-and-so? And invariably it's, I didn't realise it was that bad. I just think, dear God, what are we going to do about this as parents? Well, I tell you, I can help you. And that's why I'm on today. Because as parents, we often feel out of our depth. It's a confusing time for us. It's a scary time for parents. I mean, to the point that young people are just getting on and dealing with it. They're also, not only are our kids concerned about their own welfare, they're concerned about their mates and their friends' welfare, because they're more worried about, that they're worse off than I am this week, or whatever it is. And so there's that added pressure of looking out for one another in this world of turmoil and turbulence and chaos and confusion. And it's, how do we as parents steady that ship for them? Well, I've got a course, and I say this, that sort of sounds, very glib. It's not. The thing is that suicidal thoughts invariably start off with unchecked anxiety. Because what happens is, and we need to be educated as well, and this course, caigraham.com/anxiety, is geared for parents and kids, parents and teenagers, parents and 20-somethings. And this course explains it all, and for the young people, it gives you the tools to not only understand why you're feeling shit, and why this has mushroomed and got out of control, but also what the heck you can do about it. It's an hour long. So actually, quite frankly, you know, it's shorter than a bloody episode of Love Island, for God's sake. So seriously, it's an absolute no-brainer. And what this course does for parents is it provides them with the tools to understand what's going on, but also the tools to support their children. Because invariably we are confused. Invariably we haven't a clue what's going on. Invariably we are scared to death in case they go and do something stupid. And the question is why has it got this far? And my experience is telling me because it's mushroomed. Because our kids have been unable to deal with the anxiety further up the line. And so this course, caigraham.com/anxiety, gives you the tools to deal with that. Because what happens is our brain, I think I did a quote yesterday, you attract your most dominant thoughts. So if I said to you right now, don't think of a pink elephant, what do? You think of a pink elephant, because that is what has been put into your radar. So imagine what it feels like when a young person has got anxiety going on in their head. What a, would have, shoulda, coulda. Oh my God, what does someone think of me? I can't cope with this. Oh my gosh, I'm having another panic attack. Panic. And this is what is feeding the brain. And it's the amygdala. Amygdala is a little, it doesn't really matter what it, but it's a little sort of gland in the back of the brain that is the fight or flight. And what has happened is that our kids are on high alert the whole time, which is their wiring in their brain. It has got its knickers in a twist. And so what's happening is the brain is going, oh my God, there's a saber-toothed tiger somewhere, crap, get the hell out of here. And I'm cursing a lot, but I feel so strongly about this. And what's happened is that we have trained the brain, or our kids have trained the brain to be on high alert the whole time. It's blimmin' exhausting. And what we need to do is to train the brain to go, do you know what? This is anxiety. It will pass. And it's biology. There's nothing wrong with you. It's all just got confused, because our brain is programmed to protect us. And what's happening is it's on high alert, it's got its knickers in a twist, and it's just gone into overdrive. And we need to teach our brain. The thing is, it's a learned behavior. So the bonus is it can be unlearned. But our kids, what happens is that they have so much anxiety, and it builds and builds and builds and builds, and they don't know what to do. And what is the only alternative? Well, they think the only alternative to make this stop is suicide. Oh, God. This isn't right. This is not right. And it is up to us as parents to protect our kids and to empower them so they feel as though they have got better choices. Carry on, thank you for joining me. So our kids can feel as though they have better and easier choices. Suicide is a very, very permanent solution to a temporary situation. And yet when your brain is on high alert the whole time, you are running on empty, and it is exhausting. And for this young man to say, sure, this is how my generation works. My friends, so many of my friends have attempted suicide or are contemplating it. And he feels obligated, when he's feeling in a good frame of mind, to protect his friends and to try and help them. What a responsibility is that? So caigraham.com/anxiety is a solution to this, because it helps our kids understand that actually suicide is just our emotions, where it's a runaway train, and we need to put the brakes on that train, and we need to show them and give them the support that they need. And yes, it's painful, and yes, it's scary, but the alternative isn't worth thinking about. And this course, caigraham.com/anxiety, it's an hour long. As I said, it is shorter than an episode of Love Island, for goodness sake. And it helps our kids, anyone who has anxiety but is also feeling in that dark hole. It is a solution and a way of minimizing the impact of this chaos in the head, which so many kids just feel that they don't know how to stop it. And for this to be normal and a regular occurrence, I just think is heartbreaking. And as parents, our generation needs to support our kids. And we need to, and the thing is as parents, it's scary, and we go, oh, I had one mum going, no, please don't talk to me about it, I don't want to talk about it. I thought, well, love, you need to talk about it. And it whether or not it is just sitting in a corner of the room, keeping your child company when they're having a panic attack, or hugging them and just letting them ride that storm. The thing is what happens, and it is biology, is actually physically it's that panic, that sort of feeling of nausea, the body going weak, it's hyperventilating, it's the confusion in the head, and what happens is it actually, from a biology point of view, it only takes 3 minutes for this to pass, unless, of course, we are fanning the flames as we're going, because some people say that a panic attack can have a lasting impact for sort of anything from 45 minutes to the rest of the day. Well, let's stop that, because actually, biologically, to flood the body with adrenaline, it actually only lasts 3 minutes. But when you are on that runaway train, if we fan those flames, it goes on and on and on. And this course will show you how to stop that. It will show you what the symptoms are of anxiety. It will show you what your triggers are with anxiety. It will give parents the knowledge how to support their children better. It will give you a better understanding of how the blimmin' brain works, which is there to keep you. The brain is designed to protect you, but somehow it's got arse about face. And it's trying to protect you from the bad things that aren't happening. And so what happens is that the young person is contemplating, I know how I can end all this for good. And that doesn't bear thinking about. And this course will give you the tools to cope. It's not a magic wand, but it takes an hour to learn this, and then you just practice. And you practice understanding what the flip is going on. But for young people to go, yeah, I've had friends that have committed suicide. Yes, I've had friends that are contemplating it. This isn't right. We owe it to our children to support them through this, to find them a different alternative. And for you, ladies and gentlemen, the alternative is caigraham.com/anxiety. As always, if you have anything that you want to ask me, either leave a comment or private message me. because I am here, because I can't watch this happen. I cannot stand by when I've got the tools that I can share with you. I can't just sit by. This isn't normal. It shouldn't be normal. So please, please share this. And you might not, just by sharing it, you know, this goes across my followers and my friends and whatever, but by sharing it, it pushes this far and wide, and our children deserve our support. Our children need our support. So much, much love. And if there's anything I can do, give me a shout. Right. CaiGraham.com/anxiety. Thank you so much.